Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Masterwork mod series. Let's start out with playing some Dwarf Fortress. Go ahead and click continue playing. And your saves are stored. First you have this is your primary save, and all the ones with these names are the seasons and years after them are the auto backups. I was confused about that when I first started playing, so I thought I'd mention that. So I'm going to load this and I'll be right back. Okay, this is where we left off last time. So you can move the mouse around, and down here you'll see a description of whatever tile it's under. So this is shrub, a tree, some soil. This is sand. This is peat. These right here are upward ramps, so you can get up to the next level. Downward ramps, so like this. This is water that's 7 deep. Some silk webs, which may be a problem if we find out that something nasty spun those. Our various animals and our 7 dwarfs. This is our wagon that we brought with us with all of our goods. Over here, you have kind of an overview of the whole area. You can see there's kind of a lot of trees or something. Looks that way anyway. Then here we can go up 1 level. This is your Z level. So you can go, oh, that's down. So we go up. And we have a little bit of a slope here, not a very steep one though. Which is kind of what we wanted. Something that's a bit easier to defend than a steep slope. Right here, these are the tops of the trees. And this just means that it's open space, but there's something 1 block below it, and this is just open space with more than 1 block below it. These are beehives. And what we're going to do is we're going to press tab twice to get rid of this, because you don't really need this. It's not that big of a map. Then we're going to press D for designation. This is how you mine and all the other kind of stuff. Since we're outside, it automatically defaults to trees. If we were underground, it would automatically default to mining. So with the mouse, we just click the 2 opposite corners we want to designate. Get that going. We're also going to gather up some plants. That's the herbalism slash what is it? Berry picking thing that we talked about. That's all of those. We'll go Dwarf Therapist. Let that connect up. And these are the skills that we see. We're going to sort this by nothing. These are the skills that we picked in the thing. And I've noticed one mistake I made. I got hunting, but I forgot to give him any Marksdorf skills, so I can't actually use a bow. That's a problem. We are going to select everyone and rerun our optimizer to get the rest of the skills that we need. Then we're going to turn everybody on these 2. Well, let's see. Okay, well, let's do... I can do this easy. I know how. Migration wave. Migration wave. Then we'll toggle them on this way. We'll also toggle on hauling for everybody. And let's see, let's make sure we have everything we need. That looks good. Now we need to click Commit Changes. That'll save it to our game. Now we have all these guys and dwarves and everybody is just standing outside around the wagon. And that really just cannot be good for our beer. So we want to get underground as quick as possible. We're probably just going to do that by digging inside this mountain here. Say like right here maybe. Just a little bit. See, 1, 2, 3. We want a 3-wide path for both for pathing and because that's how big of a path the caravans need. Then we'll do an up-down stairway here. We are kind of close to the edge here, so I'm probably going to go down one and then move myself over a little bit to get a little bit more centrally located. So we'll do I here and there, and I did the wrong thing. I have it on that. I need to do I. There we go. That is up-down stairway. Then let's see. We'll have path come. So we might want to lower this so it's here. We will dig something like I there. Fix that. Should be using the mouse. Like that. That should do. Now then, if I do that, we're going to talk about another tool. Let me get it ready and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Quickfort. So we'll start that up. And what it does, it allows you to use Excel to kind of plan out your fortress and then build this in the game very quickly. It's generally a lot easier to plan things out and build them in Excel than import them than it is just to straight build them in the game, due to the fact that you can use things like copy and paste and find and replace. Also, it ignores these kind of border formattings and these grave and tilde keys, which is the little wavy symbol. And it additionally allows me to plan out something that looks a bit nice without wasting all of your time watching me. So that's the tilde key. So what we're going to do, or how we use it, you can see right here, pick a blueprint file with Alt F. So, yeah, here, I think. May have to change that. Let's do that. X, remove designation. Actually, that's supposed to go here, isn't it? We may have enough room. Okay, we will load. Actually, we'll put it here. It'll actually be better. Alt F. We're going to load. I've made a couple. It comes with examples, test, and the Quick Fortress. And I've made a couple of my own. I should have renamed that. This one is kind of all of the stuff that I've been working on. So I have initial dig here, which you can see. It's a little bitty thing. I guess I could have left it like it was. So maybe I'll change it back. And it says central stair. I should flip. Basically, it's the center of the central stairs. Is where you need your cursor to be at. By the way, Up here you can see it's dig mode. That means it's in the designate mode that we have here. And start is which square your cursor needs to be on. By default it's the square, but I want it centered around this. And an easy way to figure that out is to just drag this and look at the number up there. You'll see it says 3633, which is just the reverse of this. So you have to reverse it for this format. Okay, I think we're ready. Make sure I save that. Go back to this. We have our cursor where we want it. Now then, did I not do it? Okay, there we go. So click OK. It says type D for designations, which we have. Position cursor with keyboard, and then you can press Alt V to get the footprint, which is going to be the boundaries of the defined blueprint, which is actually bigger than what we needed it to be. And then Alt D starts playback. Now then, we can go back to that. It kind of seems to want to put it back up at the top. I guess that worked out fairly well. So these are going to be our temporary bedrooms, and this will be our temporary storage. Then here, we need to go one level down, just below the water, and load a new file. The bigger one that we were just looking at. And this goes from one level below the water level, what level we're on now, all the way down to level 10. So you can see there's a floor, there's a floor, there's a floor, there's a floor, so on and so forth. I think I did that right. I had to reorder them because I had it messed up at 4. Yeah, that looks correct. So click OK. We have our cursor centered, and then Alt D. It's thinking about it, and now it's on the move. Look at it go. So that was the farms. This is the farm workshops. That was a sort of storage area. This is the workshops. More workshops and storage. First floor of the bedrooms. The peasant bedrooms. The noble bedrooms. That was the what was the dining room and stuff. So we have noble bedrooms. Dining room is here. I can press Alt H to hide that tooltip if I actually press the right key. Dining room with a tavern in the middle. Wells. Hospital, chief medical Dwarf's residence. A workshop for the apothecary, which is used by the hospital. Also, the well is used by the hospital. Then nobles, peasants, workshops and stuff. We did that here wrong. I think I defined that incorrectly. This part is defined correctly. This part is not. So this should be, I think. No, they will dig it down from the top, won't they? But this would mess it up here, so I don't want them to start digging out too much right away. Can they go ahead and dig that out? As they have kind of a weird priority thing. Dig. and they'll just be going all over the place and not digging out what you want. There should be... Okay, we're on that level. That's accurate. I want to make sure that the stairs all line up, though. Just to make sure that when I transpose all these together, they were correct. So that level is fine. It looks like everything is how we want it. Now then, we can press N for nobles. We'll go ahead and assign our chief medical dwarf, just to get him in case we need him, God forbid. We're also going to press Z to go to the status or stocks tab. You'll notice that some of these have question marks beside them. That's because initially, until you get a broker, your dwarves can't count above 10. They haven't figured out how to take off their shoes yet. So you just have a rough estimate. We want to look at the animals tab here. We want to go down to these boars. We're going to press W to train them. W again to train them. For the mastiffs as well, and for the dogs. That way they're war trained. If something tries to get us, they'll be fine. We hope. What else? There's the kitchen. That's fine. Stone. That's fine. Stocks. And medical status. Okay. Ooh, I better remove the destination here, because I don't want them trying to cross that river. Oops. I pressed the wrong thing, didn't I? Come on, you can use a keyboard. There we go. I think we might be ready. Oh yeah, we want to look at units. Press U and look at others. What did we get pulling our wagon? We got a horse. And that's it? We should have gotten 2 things. Oh, we got 2 horses. Are they a breeding stock? We need to check that. So there's a pike, a sponge, some platypuses, and an alligator snapping turtle, and they're all in water. So nothing that should be dangerous to us. Sponge can't move. As long as these stay away from us, let's look at where they are. Zoom. So they're right here. And that is actually a little closer than I would like. Hopefully well, I think they are aquatic, aren't they? I mean, not aquatic, but amphibious. Actually, they're mammals, aren't they? Yeah, they're mammals. So we're going to look at the description by pressing Z. That could be dangerous. Oh, we also want to go here and make sure hunting is turned off until we're a little bit safer. Given that this is a untamed wilds biome. And I think we might be ready to unpause it. We need to get our priorities, I should say. We need to get everybody inside and get all of our stuff inside first thing. Then we need to get the food production and the booze production going. Down here we have our happiness. If dwarfs get unhappy, they will start killing each other. And then they will get unhappy because they watch people kill each other. And everybody will go mad, essentially. And the happier they are, the more productive they are. So, happiness is good. It's one of the big things you have to worry about in this. Right, where was I? So we need to get booze production going, workshops and bedrooms going so that they have places to sleep. If they have to sleep on the ground, they get unhappy. Within probably a year or so, we're going to have to be worried about thieves and things. Within 2, maybe 3 years, if we're lucky, we're going to have to worry about sieges. So we have a year to get decent defense up, and about 2 years to get the military up and running. The local wildlife could be a problem at any point. So we need to get that up and running quickly as well. Which is why I dug into the side of the mountain, went down and over instead of just going straight down. This is a lot easier to defend. So I guess we can unpause the game by pressing space. Look at our dwarves go. So they should take care of that and then come. We want to make sure. We want to keep an eye on this. We forgot to start up Sound Sense. We want to keep an eye on this to make sure that they don't strike any coal or warpstone, because we have harder mining enabled. Those could kill our guys. And we're also going to do, where is it, W? Make a burrow. Add a new burrow. I can't click it. Why can't I click it? Okay. Okay, now I can click it. There we go. Then we're going to assign citizens to this borough. So we're going to assign all of our miners to this just to make sure they mine out this area quickly. We will also come here and toggle hauling off for our miners because they're going to be too busy to fool with that kind of crap. We'll do it by profession. So, toggle hauling, toggle hauling. Oops, should be everyone. There we go. Commit changes. We don't want them to be running around carrying stuff. We want them to be digging. They've got too much work to do. So we'll do that. Resume. This won't take them but a second. And this is going to be sand so that we have an infinite supply of that. To get sand, you just... Well, we'll come back to sand later. It's raining now. Now then, we'll go back to our burrow screen. Enter to find this burrow, and how do I delete it? Delete it with the D key. There, it's gone. And that should allow them to go back to their normal work. I want to make sure we have this all set up properly. We need them to get down to the stone rather quickly. I'm not using the mouse like I should. Okay. We still have 2 idlers, but we can fix that. By going here, pressing P to place a stockpile. We're going to start with food because it automatically maxes the number of barrels you can have. And we have lots of barrels. Then done, we'll press Q for query. And S to change the settings. We're going to turn on ammo. Coins, bars, gems, finished goods, leather, all this stuff. Everything except wood. We don't want wood in here. Actually, we might want wood in here. No, we'll probably clog it up if we put wood in here. And the wood stockpile's not very far down anyway. Then we want to increase the number of bins. We can max it by using the capital V. Easy enough. And now all of these guys, that is a type of coal. So we need to go check on that. Where are they? Oh no, it's our doctor that's doing it too. So keep an eye on him. Looks like there was only one there, maybe? That's something. Not sure what. Okay, it's gems. And more gems. I have struck a what? 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 Really? You can turn that into magma, and if I have magma, that is going to be freaking awesome. Amazing. Because that's an infinite source of magma. So I could set up some magma forges. That will basically mean I can make an infinite amount of anything made out of glass. Because I won't have to pay for fuel. Very good. Probably won't do that this episode. Because we have too much other stuff we need to get done first. But that will allow me to make some glass crafts to trade. So we may have just solved our trading problem. Is he hurt, or was he just popping up and down? Look at Z for, or W for wounds. There's nothing here. It's all white, so that means he's okay. Back to resume. And these little things, they're metal ores. And that's the coal there. Seem to be doing okay. You can see they're a lot slower digging down here than they were up top where there was the peat and stuff. And they're also kind of digging in like this just random pattern. For no, I don't know why. Oh, we forgot to define a refuge pile. So we want to another pile R for refuse. Basically your garbage. And just something like that. We also want to remove this building so that they'll take everything that's in here out and put it where it goes. Finally, we want to build a plot. Press P for plot. We're probably not going to get a very big one, but if we can fit something in here. Yeah, we can actually fit it there. Can we go even further? Do that. And that'll allow us to plant some of the seeds we're going to be gathering. Assuming there is some. We may need a bookkeeper to see what types of seeds we have. Seeds. Yeah, I can't see what type we have without a manager, bookkeeper, whatever it is. Let's see, who would be the best for that? Actually, it won't matter because we don't have anywhere for him to sit. So we can't find that yet. Are our animals trained? Animals. Nope, not yet. Do I need a thing to train them? I'm not sure if I need a building to train them or not. Build kennel. We'll build that here, just in case we do. New tabs. Maybe. I'm not sure. I may have to disable this, or I may need a war kennel. 10 mineral deposits already. Ooh, rock crystal. That is from making the highest quality of glass. Crystal glass. How are our stocks doing? We're getting kind of low on drink. And our guys are just randomly digging. Oh, we can press capital H for hotkeys. F1 is where you initially start. If we go, let's say we're going to want probably here, well, more likely here for 1. So H, we press F2 and then Z to just zoom here so it can switch back and forth between them. Just like that. Wow, oh crap, more lignite. So announcements, zoom. I'm hoping that their increased skill is going to help them out with this. There is quite a lot of it there though. You're not hurt, are you? Seem to be okay. Can't really do anything if our chief medical dwarf gets hurt. There won't be anybody to heal him. I may actually want to turn off his mining until we get all that coal dug out. Wait and see. Tetrahedrite. Okay. Seems to be okay now. I think that's all of it. We aren't getting very much stone, which is a problem. And which level is this? Okay, this is the workshop level. They should have not gone there. How did they get there? Oh, when they channeled, that's how. Darn, forgot about that. I think he's stuck now. He can't get out. So I don't think he can. Need to go up here, and it's right here they should connect. Yeah, that's definitely how he got down there. Resume. He's going to die of thirst if we don't let him out. You're digging the wrong way. Dig to the exit. Maybe he's trying to dig to one of the stairs. Okay, there he goes. Sleeping on the ground, that's going to make them unhappy. He's sleeping in the grass, that's going to make him really unhappy. How are our animals doing now? Still nothing. They might just be too busy. How are we on plants? We have 10, more than 10. Ooh, another one. Another one. This is amazing. Okay, they're getting better at mining at least. Come on, guys. Build the farm, please. Okay, who's idle? Okay, he's building that now. We want to try strawberries. Basically, let's turn on everything that we get. No, we can't do that, can we? It's still spring, isn't it? Yeah, still spring. We will also, in the summer as well, try to plant strawberries, assuming we have some. I suppose I could manually check. Let's see, what do we have? Tea. It's just going to tell me it's the food stockpile. What was that shortcut key? If we... I think it's Control A. Now it's... Maybe? Maybe not. Alt-A, maybe? I can't remember what it is. I really need a bookkeeper, though. So I can see what kind of seeds I have and I should plant. The weather has cleared. Sound sense is still running. Probably just finish up this season. A relic. Did we actually get something from it? We need a special workshop to deal with that. And this should be cleared out since that ramp messed up our forbidding thing. Let's see, where's everybody here? Lots of gems. I should probably have turned gems off. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Don't really need gems to be... You have too much other stuff to do to be running around carrying gems. Why do we have 2 idlers? Let's see what they're doing. 3 dwarfs. Job. Guys that are not doing anything. We have the animal trainer. Why aren't you doing anything? We must need that war thing. Mason? Well, he's going to be busy very soon. But you could probably do some fishing. Fish would be good. He's a trader. To commit that change, we're going to go here, go back to the surface, build. I think it's called a war kennel. And I'm not sure where it's at. War beast kennel? No. I can't build it yet. I didn't think you needed anything to train them up, though. They might have to be pastured. Let's try pasturing them. So we're going to press I to define a new zone. Press enter. That. Then we'll make this pen pasture. Set pen pasture information. We want all the stuff we're going to train and the horses. We'll leave everything else. The rest of the stuff really should be inside. So what we'll also do is come right here, find another zone, and we'll make this a meeting area. This is just so they'll hang out when they're not doing anything. They'll hang out here. This includes the animals that aren't doing anything. Didn't we assign the animals here? Why did they go down there? Okay. I guess somebody's going to have to drag them up to there. Bog crawler. That's not good. Why aren't you bringing these bags in? That's some plaster. I bet that's under something else that we haven't assigned to it. What would gypsum plaster be under? Enable. Stone. I'm not sure what it's going to be under, but it's not under that. It might be under this. Other clay, other stones. Search for. Not there. So I just have no idea. Oh, we should enable this furniture. That might be why. That's where our empty barrels and stuff go. He's pasturing them. Still not training them though. Maybe I should assign a trainer? Would that help? Trader. Whoops. W. Select trader. Okay. Maybe that will do something. Uh-oh, more lignite. And lots of it. But at least it's not our medical dwarf. Yet. He's getting there though. Okay, so this is mostly dug out, and this is the workshop area. So we're going to build a workshop. We need a mechanics workshop and a mason's workshop pretty soon. So we'll build a mason's. Build that out of wood. Looks like we don't have any stone yet. That's going to be a problem. The mason's workshop. Looks like we're also going to build that out of wood. The crafter's workshop. Also build that one out of wood. And I think that's all we can build right now. So resume. Ah, finally we got somebody trained. Another relic. Another war dog. Guess I can fix this as well. Okay. So we'll start by making some wooden nest boxes. I think we have 4 or 5 of those guys. We'll make, I don't know why I can make a wooden pot. Is there anything else I need to make right now? Apparently I can do that. I don't know that I have leather, but they think I do. What about over here? So what we're going to do is we're going to add a job, make rock blocks, put that on repeat, and then we're going to press Control W and enable the workflow plugin. Then we're going to do capital A for add item, blocks of rock. Actually, I'll do blocks of any material. And I want probably a range. I want a minimum of 10 of these up to 20. And that way it's going to automatically keep at least 10, but no more than 20. That way I'm not wasting my very limited stone. But I am keeping a continuous stock so I can build items if I want to. Here, still waiting on somebody to build that. So right now we don't have any rocks. And we're probably going to see that a lot. We may have to turn that off eventually. That one's correct. Just waiting for them to come up here and dig it out. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up turning that off. And it looks like it is the next season, because the game is saving. So I'm going to end this here, and I will be back. See you next episode.